Hey. Hey guys. So I realized that I initially wanted to make this YouTube to really just share life experiences that we all go through. One life experience that I think is really good to know and to grow with is experience itself. How you experience things, how you let things that are brought into your life for experience, how you use that to fuel you rather than keep you in a box. Um, Basically, in other words, sometimes we go through life and we, in situations and scenarios, we, sometimes we go through life and scenarios happen that provoke our emotions, basically. Now, the situation itself, as much as we want to control how the situation comes to us, we really have no control over that. The wiggle room that we do have, or the control that we really do have, is how we react to it, is how we, instead of what our initial understanding or initial emotions that are brought to us, if it's negative or if it's just something that, makes you feel like makes you feel stuck, like there's nowhere else to go, there's room in there to grow and to create your own space of comfort in the uncomfortable, to create a new mindset of, I do have a choice. I have a choice in how I will react to this. I have a choice of how this situation, however it's presented, whether it's presented sideways or straight up and down, but how I'm going to react to it is with love. How I'm going to react to it is in a new light, because sometimes when we are given a situation, we're only given one side to the situation. And sometimes we have to sit back and not let emotions immediately dictate what we're going to do, what we're going to say, and how we're going to go about this situation or scenario. Sometimes when that happens and we kind of get caught off guard, because sometimes when you're not used to, practicing that type of mindset, you realize that a lot of things really are upsetting to you. You realize that a lot of things get to you so easily. Excuse me. You realize that you're putting yourself in a box, basically. But when you give the opportunity to properly react to whatever is given to you, and properly is however you feel is fit, for the benefit of the situation. And that's however you see fit, But make sure it's benefiting the situation. Whether it's between a rock and a hard place, or you really feel upset, say it in a mature way. Talk your feelings out if it is that situation. Really grow as a person. Take the opportunity to grow as a person in that situation, because honestly, it is an opportunity. It is an opportunity to experience things in a different way. If you see that you're getting upset because of things that have happened, that you feel as though like life is controlling, I have no control, find the control and control it. Find what there is to control, because then you realize that you do have a lot more leeway in your life when you let go of all the things that really don't need to be there, and control the things that you do in the scenario situation that's presented to you. You realize that you have the power to move the situation and react in the way that you feel most comfortable in. When you react with anger first, with sadness, or like feeling like you're stuck in a box. That's literally what you're doing, is putting yourself in a box. Now, there's always time to have, moments of anger, of moments of sadness, of moments of, just feeling down. But also know those moments of mourning, I would call it. But there's always a time to come out of that and see it from a new perspective, to get all of those initial feelings out of the way and sit back and think and be like, so what can I do? Like, what can I really do? And that's where people get creative. That's where creation and creativity really stem from, in making your own life how you want to live it. When you realize that you're standing up for yourself and not taking what life is handing to you, and really changing it in your own way and however you see it's most comfortable and experience driven to you, then you realize that you're growing as a person. It might not be it's easy to talk about, but it's not that easy to act on. Actions speak louder than words, always. And when you act and you put your foot down in moments like those, you realize that you're creating a new narrative. You're creating a new person inside of you. You're a new person. Oh, we don't want no babies. But we're creating a new characteristic, that you can obtain. Something that anybody can obtain and can honestly benefit anybody also. But you realize that there's things that you don't like. You realize that there's things that you don't want to go through again. How are you not going to go through it again? It's deeper than just saying yes or no. It's deeper than just saying, I don't feel like it. Like, no, it's deeper than that. When you make a choice that's unique to you, it's opening a lot of doors that were once closed when you just took what life was handing out to you. You open those doors yourself. You have the key to open them. But honestly, the opportunity is the door itself. They say, like, opportunity is an open door, but really you have the lock and key, Take the opportunity, make what is given to you, make the experience that you want to live. And it gets harder over time, but no, start somewhere, start somewhere and stand up for yourself somehow, I hope you guys have an experience-driven life. Like, don't think that this is the only thing. If you're in one of those mindsets, don't think that this is the only way to live life. Don't think that it's the only way to go about life, to just have situations happen to you. There's always a choice. There's always an option. Either ask or just, take whatever that is presented to you and see, like, sit back and look and think and see what is actually, what are actually the options for you that you can do, that is in your ballpark, that you can control. And also remember that when situations occur, I don't know why, but that word has always been like a struggle. But when situations happen, then know that it's a two-way street. You can, however you take what that opportunity is given to you and you make it your own, and you do, you put your little flavor onto it, and then you turn back to the situation. You're like, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna say. Here you go. To the other person, to the situation itself, know that the other person responds how they can respond, And that's something out of your control. Let it go. Don't deal with it unless they're progressive just as you are. Unless they're meeting you halfway. But if they're not, let it go. It was a realization that you don't need that person, because you realize also that you're going to be a person who wants to talk through things, who wants to get to an end point, not just argue, not just whatever. When an opportunity closes their doors, or not an opportunity, but when a situation, when you're knocking or trying to use the key to, open the door and it's not unlocking, that's not for you. When the person's not trying to cooperate, don't even stress it. You've done what you needed to do, and that person just isn't on the same page, and that's okay. You know, they have their own ideals, and you can't change that, to be honest. You know, it's only them. It's in their ballpark to actually take whatever that was given to them now. If a situation that's not of a person, if you take a step and it seems as though nothing is happening, that you're still in the same spot, that, you know, it's not moving how you want to move, take that as another opportunity that's not an opportunity for you. You know, it comes in different situations and it comes in different ways. But once you start somewhere, and once you learn yourself a little better of how you create, of how you make your life, you realize what opportunities are asking for you and what opportunities you just have to leave alone. Always try, you know, always knock on the door, always try your key, but not every key unlocks every door. So find the doors that are for you, and I hope that this resonated with anybody. I hope that was understanding. So thanks for listening. Peace.